Today on Healthful Indian Flavors with Alamelu, Alamelu will cook 3 super dishes: delicious black-eyed peas with mango, then a colorful Swiss chard dish, and finally, cracked wheat vegetable uppuma. All coming up next on Healthful Indian Flavors with Alamelu.
Namaste, greetings. I'm Alamelu Vairavan and I'm so happy you can join me today. I have a passion to cook and share foods with family and friends. Cooking is an act of love. When you prepare good food and serve it to your loved ones and friends, you will have a great feeling that you are able to comfort and nurture them. It's really an uplifting experience. I also have a passion to help people discover how easy it is to cook great foods with fresh vegetables, lean meats, and flavored rice dishes using spices and legumes. Today, we will show simple ways to prepare 3 super dishes. First, black-eyed peas with mango in a seasoned sauce. Next, a colorful Swiss chard dish cooked with lentils. And finally, cracked wheat vegetable uppuma. Now let's start cooking. First of all, let me explain what Kulambu is. Kulambu is a saucy dish, and we are going to be using black-eyed peas, and black-eyed peas are low in fat, high in fiber and protein, great for digestive health. Black-eyed peas are commonly found as frozen, as dried, or as canned in a regular grocery stores. If you're using a canned black-eyed peas, you can drain, rinse, and use it too. In order to cook this dish, we are going to have 2 tablespoons oil and 1/4 teaspoon asafoetida powder, which I will use it. And then, of course, I have 1 whole dried red chili pepper, 1/2 teaspoon fenugreek seeds, 1 teaspoon black mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon urad dal, and I have 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons sambar powder, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. And here I have 1 onion chopped lengthwise, 1 tomato chopped, 2 cups of frozen black-eyed peas, 1 cup tomato sauce, 2 cloves of garlic chopped, and I am going to be using about 1 cup of chopped mango with skin, and I have 1/4 cup of chopped coriander. Okay, now let's go and start cooking. When the black-eyed peas is cooking, I'm going to show you how to cut the mango. Okay, so I'm going to be using about 2 tablespoons of oil. And here is the asafoetida. Asafoetida is a unique spice. It is like a strong onion and garlic flavor. It's a nice, I think, during Roman times, it was used as a healing ointment. And it is also a digestive spice, and it comes in a bottle like this. So just sparingly, some asafoetida. And then we'll drop, ooh, that is powerful. That is really sizzling. And I'm going to put the red pepper here. And now I will add the fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek by itself is bitter, but when you put it in the oil, it really kills that overpowering bitterness. And then I'm adding the urad lentil. Then I'm going to be adding, see how nicely it pops. I'm going to add the onions. And let's saute this for a few minutes. I have the turmeric powder right here. So turmeric is also known as Indian gold. It gives a beautiful color to the dish. And also it's a digestive spice, and it's antioxidant, anti-cancerous, anti-inflammatory. And now more and more research studies are also showing that using turmeric powder on a regular basis reduces the risk of Alzheimer's disease. So now comes another powerful vegetable, my favorite, tomatoes. Now I'm going to add the black eyed peas and I'm going to increase the heat. When it's cooking, it will thaw very quickly. See how it's breaking in, how the black eyed peas is breaking? So that's okay. Once a week, I like to be a vegetarian just for health reasons. And when I'm a vegetarian, I want something that is really high in protein, okay? When I eat this black eyed peas with mango, I'm so satisfied. I'm not hungry and I don't go for some cookies or chips. Now look at that. I added the sambar powder. You will ask me, what is sambar powder? Sambar powder is a combination of many spices and it comes readily, and I'm just using some salt. So it's a mixture of many spices that is roasted and it is ground and it is available in the grocery stores, okay? So, and now I'm going to add a little bit of water and then we'll go over to the other side. And I like to, it's up to you to make the sambar as thick as you want or as watery as you want. But I'm going to just take the middle ground, okay? That looks really good to me. I will also put some garlic in here, crushed garlic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this and let it simmer slowly, okay? It will take a while. So let it simmer, and then I'll just keep only the cilantro here. And what I'm going to do is put the cover here. Let's leave it in the medium heat. And let's go over here and talk about the mango. Do you know mango is the most popular fresh fruit on the planet? The sweet yellow flesh of a mango is packed with nutrients. Can you believe just 1 cup of mango is an excellent source of vitamin A, C, and it has 3 grams of fiber and rich in antioxidants. Mangoes are also delicious by itself or paired with other foods like with black eyed peas or whatever. And it's a great combination when you cook mango with black eyed peas. And here the skin is very, it's not tough, it's very smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. When I'm cooking with mango, I like to cook with the raw mango, not the one that is ripe, okay? And there is a big seed in the middle. So we just see that seed. We'll leave that there. And I'm going to cut the mango into small pieces like that, okay? It's truly, when you combine the black-eyed peas and the mango together, you should taste it. It's so wholesome and it's very, very tasty. So I would say that's about half a cup of mango. See how beautiful it looks? Now let's go over here. See, our black-eyed peas sambar is really cooking here. And I'm going to give it a stir. Look at that wholesome dish. And it looks really great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some mangoes here. And we will let it cook so the mango really becomes very soft. And now let's add some cilantro. And we are done. Now, I will prepare Swiss chard with lentils and coconut. In order to prepare this awesome dish, we need half a cup of yellow mung lentils and 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder to cook these lentils. Of course, I'll be using 1 tablespoon oil. I have 1 teaspoon mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon urad dal, 1/4 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 cup chopped onion, and I have half a green chili chopped, and I have 1 bunch organic rainbow chard, and I have 2 tablespoons of fresh coconut. And now we are ready to chop our wonderful rainbow chards. This is already washed, and look at this, how beautiful it looks. Look at that stem. Isn't that beautiful? It looks almost like rhubarb, but actually this is called rainbow chard, and it also comes in a green color, but I love the color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm cutting these rainbow chards, okay? So I like the stem too. Look at the color. We need to add more color, and it is rich in a lot of nutrients. So we want to use every bit of this rainbow chard, okay? It may be a little bit fibrous, but that's okay. We need fiber in our diet. So I'm just chopping this like a small chop like this. And usually you will see the rainbow chard where they sell the spinach, the kale, and all that. And rainbow chards are very, very good for you. And today, of course, I'm making this rainbow chard with lentil and coconut. But there is also another dish that I make with the chard that is called chard with the lentil crumble, like a fruit crumble. It is so good, but that is really not sweet. It's just cooked in another kind of lentil. And see how beautiful it looks. And see, it's not very hard to chop them. So now we are ready to cook. So I'm going to heat the pan, and I'm going to add the oil. Okay, like about 2 tablespoons. Now what we will do is when the oil is hot but not smoking, I'm going to add the mustard seeds. The mustard seeds have to pop, and I think the oil needs to get hot a little bit. So we will wait. It is a very quick dish. You can even have the kids chop these Swiss chard, and you can quickly assemble. Look at the spice. Only 3 spices to this dish. And of course, I have the lentil. And so when you're cooking the lentil, you can chop the chard and get everything ready. It's like 1, 2, 3, you're done. And it's an amazing vegetable. And there we go. See the mustard seeds popping. It's a beautiful vegetable. I just love it. And anytime I want something for good digestive health, I go for chard, kale, spinach, broccoli, and all that. See, when the mustard seeds and urad dal is popping and getting brown, I add the onions. Even the combination of the black mustard seeds and urad gives a wonderful, nice crunchy taste and an aroma. So we add the onions, and we brown the onions. And then I like to keep my onions crunchy too. I don't like to cook it too soft, because when I finish my dish, I like that onion to be crisp tender too. So at this stage, I'm going to add the chard. Although it looks like it's so much, it's just like spinach. It just gets wilted down, and you will see how quickly it gets wilted, and I'll be able to stir this. So don't think that I'm using a small pan for the Swiss chard, okay? So I'm going to do that. And mix it up with the onion. And at this stage, I will also put the cumin. I'll put the chili. It's sparingly, like 2 or 3 bits. That's it. And then I'm going to really mix it really nice. It smells so good. See, look at this chard, how quickly it wilted down. Now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this lentil, half a cup of lentil. Again, green and gold, our favorite color. When a dish is so colorful like this, you won't have any problems having the kids eat the vegetables. Trust me, they would just love it, and they will ask for more and more. Look at that dish. And the more it cooks, it will absorb all the water. There was hardly any water in the lentil, but maybe I did have a few drops of water. So I want all that water to go away and make it like a stir-fried dish. So the heat is high, And what I'm going to do is, okay, coconut. I want to talk about the coconut. You can get fresh coconut, all shredded in the Indian grocery store or Thai grocery store. Now more and more natural food stores also have fresh coconut, shredded, or you can use the unsweetened powdered coconut, okay? So there, see how nicely it looks? Now I'm going to add the coconut. Look at that. See the colors, the green, gold, the pink, red. And you can serve this as a side dish with any meal, or you can take this and put the cooked basmati rice and make a chard rice, okay? It is really good because it has the lentils and the Swiss chard with cumin, with the plain rice. It goes so well. Or if you are grilling some chicken or fish or whatever, serve the Swiss chard like this, and you would really love it. There we go. That's it. We are done. Now I will prepare cracked wheat vegetable uppuma, a South Indian favorite. In order to prepare this dish, we need 2 tablespoons oil and about 4 to 6 curry leaves. I have about 2, that's okay. And I have 1 red chili pepper, 1 teaspoon black mustard seeds, 2 teaspoons urad dal, and I have 1 cup of cracked wheat there and half a cup chopped onions and 1 tablespoon minced ginger, and I will take half a teaspoon salt. I have about 3/4 cup of frozen vegetables that is thawed, and I have mixed blend and also about half a cup of frozen carrot and peas, which is also thawed, and I have some melted butter here. So let's start cooking now. I'm going to drop a pepper. It's getting hot, so we are just going to drop the curry leaves. Again, if you have the curry leaves, good. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You could still make this recipe without it. Since I went to the Indian grocery store, got the curry leaves, it's good to drop it. It's so aromatic. And now I will add the mustard seeds. I will drop the urad lentil. And we have done this so many times, so we wait till the mustard seeds pop and urad dal becomes golden brown. And then we will add the onions. This particular dish is very, very popular in South India. It's commonly prepared for breakfast or sometime in the tea time. We often have tea time, and we often invite friends and family over to our house for tea. When they come to our home, it is very culturally customary to serve something nice and warm that is home prepared. And this particular dish is prepared very quickly, so it's often served during tea time when the guests or family comes in, and we serve nice Indian chai or Madras coffee to go with that. So now I'm going to add the cracked wheat. The cracked wheat comes in 2 forms. One is really coarse and quite big in size, but I like finely ground cracked wheat. So that's what I'm using here, okay? And I'm just roasting it a little bit in the oil. And now I will put the vegetables here. And all the vegetables. See how colorful they are. And these are all easily available in the frozen section, so we really don't have to do anything very much. And now I'll add the salt, about 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm going to add 3 cups of water. And I'm going to add the ginger. It's a minced ginger. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stir this really well, and I'm going to close it. So now let's talk about the ginger. Fresh ginger is available throughout the year, and when the ginger, when you pick a ginger, when the skin is so clean and it looks so smooth, you really don't have to peel the ginger. The skin of the ginger also have a lot of nutrients, so it's very easy to just slice it and chop it, or you can get a ginger grater, which is now available, and just grate the ginger. That's all you need to do. Only if the ginger is kind of old and the skin looks so wrinkled, then you want to peel. Otherwise, it's fine. I have used the ginger, and if I need a large quantity of ginger, I just slice them up and I put it in a mini food processor, and I just chop it, and it becomes nicely minced. And I take that and I put it in a glass container with a little bit of lemon juice on it and zap it into the freezer. And whenever I need, I have fresh ginger that's already chopped up. And the ginger smells so good in it. And soon you will see how quickly the cracked wheat will absorb all the water in it, and it becomes so beautiful, like a fluffed up rice and vegetable. So we'll leave it like that for a while. There, see how it's condensing? At this time, I'm going to use some melted butter. Smells so good. Instead of adding that butter from the fridge, I just like to add just maybe a teaspoon of it. That's it. Not too much, just to give the taste, okay? There you have it. Now I'll be making traditional Madras coffee, also known as filter coffee, and it is made with coffee beans that are carefully selected, blended, and roasted. The coffee is brewed in a special vessel called decoction container. It looks just like this. And for a great tasting and easy to make version of Madras coffee, you may use premium instant coffee powder, as I will use today. In order to make this coffee, I have 1 cup of water and 1 cup of 2% milk that is boiling here. Because I have 2 cups here, I will use 2 teaspoons instant coffee powder and 2 teaspoons sugar. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 teaspoons of coffee and 2 teaspoons sugar. So I'm going to keep that and watch the milk. It's coming to a boil. And this is how I drink my coffee every morning. See how beautifully it's boiling right now? So I'm going to remove it, turn off the heat, and watch this. This is called the yard-long coffee. And whenever my Indian friends come, when I say, should I make an Indian chai or Madras coffee, they will say, Alamelu, make Madras coffee. See how the froth is coming together? So you really can do this with just, the more you start doing, the froth keeps building up. Look at that. And it's hot, so I better be careful and not pour this anywhere, okay? Now, if you ask for a coffee in Madras, this is how they will serve it to you, okay? With a tumbler, they will put it like that, and they'll say, here is your coffee. But now, I'm going to use the glass that we can easily hold and sip our coffee. See that? Can you believe that this is what we did here? There we go. Today we prepared cracked wheat vegetable upma, black-eyed peas with mango in a seasoned sauce called Kulambu, and we also prepared Swiss chard with lentils and coconut. Margaret is here. Welcome, Margaret.
Thank you, Alamelu. It's a pleasure to be here. I see you have prepared Swiss chard, which is in the family of vegetables referred to as greens. Chard has 13 different antioxidants, and one of them has been shown to have special benefits for blood sugar control. You have also included black-eyed peas, green peas, and yellow mung lentils, which are in the legume family. Did you know that they are included in the vegetable group as well as the protein group? They are unique in that they are both a good source of protein and high in fiber. You included mango today, which is a source of glutamic acid and helpful for improving memory, as well as packed full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. You have shown us again today how to use a variety of whole, unprocessed foods seasoned with antioxidant-rich spices to obtain a full spectrum of health-promoting nutrients for optimal health. And the best part, they taste wonderful, are easy to prepare, and will add variety and excitement to your meals.
Thank you, Margaret. That is great information. Thank you so much. In this cooking series, we have introduced you to spices and legumes and showed how to use them in cooking a wide variety of vegetables, lean meats, and uniquely flavored rice dishes. All these dishes are low in calories, easy to prepare, aromatic, and flavorful. I hope that this series has opened the door to a great cuisine for you. There is so much more to explore and enjoy. I am happy and thankful that you joined me in this culinary journey. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me conclude by saying so long for now. Until next time, with love from my kitchen to yours. Vanakkam.
To order a copy of Alamelu's cookbook, visit mptv.org and click on the store icon. The cost of the book is $32 plus shipping and handling. For more information on this episode of Healthful Indian Flavors with Alamelu, log on to our website at mptv.org.